Hello Aquarius, welcome. This is going to be your one card reading for today. So I'm going to pull one card for you and see what messages the universe has for today. My readings are timeless, they are general, okay? So just keep that in mind. And I read intuitively. So welcome. Let's see what card comes out for you today. Just like on my last one card video, the intention it is to get one card, but I read intuitively and I let the cards fly out. So there's a chance that more than one can come out. But we're hoping for only one, okay? So we'll see. For Aquarius, please. One more shuffle. Okay. For Aquarius, give me one card, please. Thank you. I've been seeing the Knight of Swords a couple of times now, but we'll see. Okay, there she is. A King of Pentacles. That's your one card, Aquarius. King of Pentacles. So I think you're heading straight towards an opportunity that's going to make you feel very abundant. Something also related to self-love here. So maybe this opportunity that you're chasing might require you to trust yourself more, to love yourself more. If you look at the King of Pentacles, he looks like someone who's very lucky, right? Someone who's very stable, very lucky, very confident, and also someone who's very responsible. You know, the grapes here on his cloak, they meant to represent something that is very hard to grow, but he grows it with ease, okay? He has grown those grapes with an ease because his energy is an easy energy. How can I put this? He's got self-love, you know, he's not resistant to the opportunities that may come up for him. So yeah, there's definitely something here about self-love, self-development. I think you're building something, or you're going quickly after something that you've been wanting for a while. So if in the past few weeks or even months you have been thinking about a certain opportunity, maybe an idea for a new business, this is what you're heading towards, and this is your energy right now. So you are in the energy of the King of Pentacles, okay? Which is great because that means you're focusing on yourself, focusing on your finances, focusing on the opportunities that the universe is bringing to you, and you're choosing to be stable and also cautious, okay? There's something here about caution. So you might have felt some kind of blockage money-wise, some kind of financial blockage, and that has led you to embrace this King of Pentacles energy. You might have told yourself, okay, if I want something, if I want more financial freedom, for example, then I need to attract that into my life. And this is exactly what this card is telling you right now. It's talking about self-love and self-development. You know, the energy we put out to the universe, it's the energy we're going to receive. And of course, there are challenges in life and there are exterior conditions in life, but it's all about our inner energy, okay? About our source energy. When I talk about the universe, I also talk about source. It's the same thing for me, okay? We just have different expressions for it, like God, source, spirit. It's all the same, okay? And that inner source is energy, because everything is energy. And if before you were feeling kind of stuck and you were feeding those negative thoughts of, oh my God, what am I going to do? How am I going to get out of this situation? Right now, you are either already in this energy, or then that is the energy you need to embrace. The energy of the King of Pentacles, okay? It is here for you. This card is strongly telling me something about self-love, self-belief. And I'm loving the energy. I think this is exactly what you're doing, Aquarius. You're focusing on what you have and not on what you don't have. And you know, this king has got that castle behind him. And I think one of the reasons why he has his back turned to the castle is because he's certain that whatever he has built for himself is stable enough. He doesn't need to worry about those, you know, base things. He doesn't need to worry about foundation anymore, because he has this security within him that whatever he has built is safe, is stable, because of his energy. You know, the energy of the King of Pentacles is a very stable, strong, focused energy. Okay? Something about confidence also. That's why I was getting the self-love with this card. I also have this message about creating what you desire. So he's got this specter here in his hand. And I feel like if you would just wave that specter, things would grow around him, you know, because that's just how abundant this king is. And that's exactly you. That's what you can do. If you keep your energy in a good, clear spot, if you choose to focus on the positive things that you have instead of focusing, actually, let me rephrase that. If you choose to focus on what you have instead of focusing on what you lack, then this is who you are, the King of Pentacles, okay? And then you can just wave your specter, wave your hand, and with the wave of your hand, things grow around you, because it's that simple. Because you are that chill, you are that relaxed, because you know deep inside of you that you are the creator of your own reality, okay? You are source. And this is what the universe is telling me right now for you, strongly. Self-love, self-acceptance. Believe that if you are trying to build something, Aquarius, nothing can stop you but yourself, okay? Obviously, we have to also put in the work, okay? But a big part of achieving things that we want, achieving what we desire, is self-love and self-belief. And when I talk about self-love, I don't mean this in a selfish way, because you are not being selfish by loving yourself or choosing to put yourself first. It's actually the opposite, because someone who loves themselves truly will love other people better, okay? And if all of us, if we all dedicated ourselves to making ourselves better people, to loving ourselves better, and choosing to take care of ourselves, then we would all be in the same energy, in the same vibration of love. And therefore, you see, confirmation with the train again. See, I'm telling you, every time I do readings for this channel, the train goes by. Always. That was confirmation for me. Self-love. Like, if every one of us would choose to focus on ourselves like this king here, we would choose to be focused on an energy of abundance and prosperity and love, then the world would just be a much better place. No one would feel lack, because we would all be aligned with that energy. Obviously, Aquarius, you cannot control other people, and you shouldn't either, okay? But what is under your control is your own thoughts and your own energy. And this card is talking to me strongly about that. So if you want to see this card as an omen for something, as something for the future, this is the energy that is available to you right now. If you're not embracing it yet, then this is what you should be embracing, okay? And this means that if you focus on this energy, if you embrace the King of Pentacles energy of being in self-love, of believing in yourself, of feeling abundant and capable, there's a great omen for the future. Then I feel like great things that are going to make you feel very stable and very happy will start opening up for you. You know, new doors opening up. Okay? So this was a pretty quick reading, Aquarius. It was very straightforward with the King of Pentacles. This is a one card reading. It's something I try out from time to time. And yeah, it's a great energy. So just focus on that. Your abundance, your self-love, you know, take good care of yourself. Once again, just before we finish here, if you are focused on building some sort of project, business, something that you're choosing to go after, I'm sorry, then you got it, because you got the King of Pentacles. Okay, Aquarius? So yeah, thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you next time.